So I've just booked myself a last-minute holiday at a Haven holiday park. Took me a few times to say that. And I'm just about to check in. So let's do that now. You didn't tune in to just see me sitting in the car, did you? Did you? So here we go. First things first, smells a little bit musty in here, but so yeah, we just walked in. Don't know why I walked back. So here we go, living room area. Already got my Asda bag there. Some bit of a TV. I don't think that's a 32-inch TV. Maybe it is. I don't know. Pretty sure it isn't. It is hot in here, man. It's hot. We'll get these windows open in a sec, I think. But yeah, so we got the TV, got the lounge area. This is just for me, so it's going to be, you know, it's going to be pretty good, I think. Got my welcome pack here. I'll go through that in a second. Don't need to go through that with you. That contains my keys. So basically what happened when I walked in, there was a seal on the door. My car was registered for the gate when I went in, so I was able to go straight through, straight up to the caravan. There's a seal on the door. You break the seal, you walk in, and then there's a welcome pack for you which has my keys in, so then I can lock my door and everything afterwards. Anyway, let's go through some of the bits. So we got all the utensils. Oh, we got, oh bloody hell, we've actually got stuff. I brought knives and forks with me. I thought you had to bring it. We got loads of cooking stuff. Excellent, I like that. Got ourselves a tea or coffee making station, dependent on your preference. We got some, they got plates as well. I didn't think they were doing plates. I bought plates. Silly Ben. We got ourselves a fridge. Okay, that was not me. You saw that. Luckily I've got that on thing, in case they say anything. We've got some nice freezer stuff there. We've got ourselves a nice toaster. We've got ourselves a microwave and a bit of thing up there. Let's turn the lights on. So we've got a very basic bathroom, but it's more than I need. I'm only here for 4 days, 5 days, whatever. Decent enough shower. We'll be using that later. Not with you. Dirty perverts. So yes, we've got the toilet. Is it clean? Oh dear. Residue. Not the cleanest. Oh, you're joking. There's no toilet paper. I was supposed to bring toilet paper. Bollocks. Looks like I'm nipping out in a bit then. So we have one bedroom here. Let's do a bit more. So you can sleep, well, 6 people can get in here, but mine's just for one. But I mean, you can probably get more than that, so easily somebody can sleep in the front there. Another spare bedroom, pretty much exactly the same. These beds look kind of smaller. We'll inspect the beds later. And then this is the master bedroom, or the Ben bedroom, where nothing will happen. I did walk in and there was some guy stark bollock naked in the caravan opposite, so not the best start from that point of view. How are we looking? Okay, well that's not good. See that massive goddamn hair? That's not good at all. Lot of dirty stuff on this mattress, but I'm hoping we're bedbug free. Okay, we'll test all that later, I'm sure it's fine. Couple of plug sockets, which is great. USB sockets, hairdryer, thank God. So, I mean, yeah, and there's a heater there, which I certainly won't be needing today. It is boiling in here. It's really hot in here. But we're in. So I'm going to go and get the rest of my gear, get it in here, and settle down, and I'll be with you in a bit. Okay, people, important update. It's actually a bit later on. It's actually getting quite late now. But as you can see, there was actually toilet roll there. I felt it was important to represent this place properly. So, like I said, it's actually a bit later. I am going to take you guys for a tour of the park tomorrow now. It's been a long day for me. I didn't get here till about 6 o'clock this evening. Like I said, it's already getting dark out there now. I have been out there, and I have been out to Burnham on Sea, which is where I'm staying. That's going to be in a separate video. So this video is just going to be this place and the actual park. But next week, we'll be venturing out into Burnham and beyond. But that'll be other videos. I've got to milk this shit as much as I can. Anyway, I've just got myself... I'm going to be trying that in a minute after I've had a bit of food.
So it occurred to me that I didn't actually do the bed test last night, but it is the next morning and the bed was fine. Though I did look under the sheets, and the mattress topper was pretty dirty. But no bed bugs. I've not been bitten. I actually slept quite well. I'm absolutely shattered, and it is freezing in here today. God damn, it's cold. But regardless of that, I had a good sleep. The bed's comfy, and yeah, it is bloody freezing in here, so I'm going to get myself a bit of breakfast, and then I'm going to take you guys out for a tour of the park to have a look around. I'll tell you the price of all this at the end of it as well, by the way. So yeah, there's that. It's early in the morning. Why am I doing this? Go away.
So then, let's go and have a little tour of the actual park itself. For now, we're heading towards the entertainment centre. The entertainment centre, yes, and then we're going to go and have a look at all the restaurants and all that sort of stuff that's available here. It's early in the morning right now. It's only about 8:30 in the morning, so what's going to be open and actually active, I don't know, but we'll have a look anyway. Burnham on Sea, the big reveal. We'll get there in a bit. So we've got a nice mini market over there. That's kind of a mini co-op. It's full of just processed rubbish, but you can get your little bits in there. Reception is over there as well. We got a Papa John's. We have a Papa John's. I don't know if everything's open yet. I don't know if we can get in there. I think it might be closed for now. There's a Burger King in there as well. I don't know what time this all opens. I presume it's closed right now. Oh. So you do have a Papa John's. You do have a Burger King. Of course, it's not open yet. Owner's Lounge. I'm not sure if that's where you go for the entertainment. I think that's where you go for meals and stuff like that. I wasn't interested in any of that stuff. So we got some arcades. Surprised to see some of these actually open. Actually run-of-the-mill arcade stuff, you know how it goes with this sort of thing. So, you know, nice to know it's on site for the kids. Creative Studio. I think that's one of the activities the kids can do. Got the, I think there's a fish bar, yeah, a fish and chip shop here. I'll try that at some point. I'll try and get some, what's it called? Cooks of Burnham on Sea. So I'll try some of that later on. Give you a thing on that. Yeah, everything's closed at the moment, which is fair enough. This is the actual bar and restaurant. So we've actually got the bar and restaurant here. People give me dirty looks. I can't say I blame them. All the food and stuff costs extra as well. Oh, there's the swimming pool. Okay, so there's the swimming pool in there. I can actually go swimming, but I have to book a slot. So maybe I'll do that at some point, but I won't be filming that. Let's go and have a look outside, the adventure area. So yeah, nice pub there if you want to get your meals and stuff. Is this the live lounge? Oh, the live lounge. So that must be where the entertainment is, I'm guessing. Let's have a look up here. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so here we go. So yeah, here's the live lounge. Just two staff members sat in there kind of looking at me like, why? Why do you exist? Can't blame them. Now let us go out into the leisure gardens. You've got the nice beer gardens and stuff out here. I presume that's the top of the live lounge, the outside bit. For when it's summer. It is getting a lot colder now. It's still around 18 degrees today, it's going to be. We've got the big jump, you have to pay extra for that. I think it's about £7. You've got a children's swimming area here. Got your tennis courts and stuff over there. Got a climbing wall. Got tennis courts. There's another stage over there, outside stage. And that kind of looks about it, really. All of this stuff, you got extras. So we've got these outside areas, go-karts, all of this stuff costs extra. I'll go through the extras with you later. Like I said, I paid for the full package, but you still have to pay pretty much. Oh, it's Crazy Golf. That's Crazy Golf over there. This is actually the reception, I think. The reception area. Oh, holiday home sales. This is where we're actually selling mofos. Yeah, that's the reception, so I presume that's where I give my keys. Oh, just have my keys there, that's cool. So yeah, when you're finished with the thing, you just put your keys through there. That's pretty good. And yeah, that's about it for now. And then we're back at the mini market. So yeah, not a bad little little bit going on here. I'll try and see if I can capture some of the entertainment at some point. I am a miserable bastard, so I don't like being around people, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so there you go. There's the mini market. And now we're going to get to the way out to the beach. So you've actually got direct beach access from the park, but you have to, when you come back in, you have to enter a code, which is on the key that you're given. So it's pretty well done. Of course, I won't be giving you the code. Oh, cheers, mate. Here we are, straight out onto the promenade, or the esplanade, I think it's actually called. There you go. And there we go. The sea is right in, so I'm not going to be getting on the beach just now. But yeah, so this is Burnham on Sea. Burnham on Sea is just down there. Beyond that is Breen, and further than that is Weston-super-Mare. So I'm going to be checking out all those sorts of places while I'm here. I'm here for 5 days all in all. Today's my second day. And yeah, we'll be going back to the caravan in a minute, and I'll go through all the entertainment side of things, and I'll show you the rest of the park over the course of the week. So quite a nice little experience so far. I'm really enjoying it. One thing I did mean to say, apparently one of the fish and chip shops here is one of the best in Somerset. It's recently been nominated for an award, so I am going to be doing a video on that one, so keep an eye out for it. It's appropriately called Super Chips, so I'll be the judge of that. If there's one thing I do know, it's whether I like a chip. So it is the next day, and as you saw from my last clip, it was absolutely tipping it down pretty much all of yesterday. It looks like it's going to potentially do it all day today and tomorrow. But I figured I'd go out and show you a few other little bits and pieces. So we've actually got this fishing lake here, as part of it as well. So let's go and have a quick look at this, and I can explain exactly why I chose this place. Basically, I had a 2-week holiday booked, and me being me, trying to stay away from fishermen, trying to stay quiet as I'm shouting my mouth off. I had 2 weeks holiday booked, but I hadn't actually booked anything for a holiday. So on the Saturday evening, I just looked at cheap holidays, because I really couldn't afford much, and I found this caravan park, 4 nights caravan park. I could have done that again, but it's been nice. I will say the actual caravan itself is very comfortable. Despite what I was saying yesterday morning about the cold, the heating in the place is absolutely amazing. Now let's have a look at this. As you can see, all these holiday homes here are pretty sweet. Quite a nice view to have that. Even when it was raining yesterday, that would have actually been quite nice looking out, and that would be quite tranquil. Everywhere I go, I find myself just annoying fishermen. Quite a claim to fame, that, isn't it? I just figured I'd show you a bit more of the park, because I didn't realise that this was here when I did my initial tour the other day. So yeah, just quite a nice little place. Quite lovely little tranquil little place that we've got here. All sorts of people just staring out their caravans at me. You can't blame them. Who wouldn't want to stare at this? So this is day 3. I'm going to go off now and actually try and enjoy some of my holiday. And yeah, we'll see what else we see before we wrap things up. Catch you in a bit. Don't know why I'm saying that, you're still watching the same video. I see it literally now. This is starting to get a bit of a habit now. Now I know this is not Haven's fault, but Jesus Christ. Soaked through in 2 fucking days. Not happy. Right, so it is my final night here staying at Haven's Holiday Park. I've had a good week. There's been some ups and downs, but it's been nothing to do with the park. I've just been to the entertainment for this evening. It's the only time I've done it. I'll get into that in a bit. I'll show you a few clips of what was going on there. But I think now is as good a time as any to tell you exactly what I paid, what I got for it, and what I thought overall. As I've already stated, I'm staying at Burnham on Sea, and the dates that I stayed here were the 8th of September 2025 to the 12th of September 2025. I didn't stay here a year, did I? So it is just out of season, which I believe is reflected in the price. And I've already been looking at prices if I was staying this time next week, and they're even cheaper. So anyway, I went for the Haven Play Package deal. That gives you the caravan, obviously, for 4 nights. So Monday to Friday, I have to leave. I have to be checked out by 10 o'clock tomorrow morning on the Friday. And that also gives me access to the entertainment lounges, the swimming, and all the rest of it. We'll get into that in a second. There is also the Haven Hideaway package, which is a bit cheaper, which just gives you the caravan only. So I paid £189 for the caravan and all the activities that you get with it on top of that for basically a week, which I think is a pretty good deal. If I was going for just the caravan on its own, I think it was £149, which again is a fantastic deal. Now, if I was booking that this week, including the play pass would have been £165, and the caravan only £125. So obviously, the more out of season you're getting, the cheaper it gets. I'm not sure what the cost would have been in peak. I'm sure it would have been a lot more expensive, but still, for where I'm just out of season, so I didn't think that was too bad. However, you'd also have seen that there were caravans that were out on the lake, etc., with better views. I know that some of them went up to about £600 for the week, so how much they would have been in peak season, I don't know. But anyway, I thought that was a really good deal. Now, I very nearly just got the Haven Hideaway because that's the cheaper option, and to be honest, a lot of the entertainment side of things is not really what I'm interested in. I actually went there tonight to check it out. You know, the sort of comedy and the quizzes and stuff that you get for these things. It's not the sort of thing that I really enjoy that much, but I did go check it out. I'll put a few videos up for that now. When I do these sorts of things, it's more about just having the caravan and being in a decent location. Where I am right now, you've got Burnham on Sea, which is a quaint little seaside village. I was actually going to do a standalone video for it, but quite frankly, there's not really enough to do here. But you do have Breen very close by, and also just beyond that, you've got Weston-super-Mare. You've got things like Cheddar Gorge and all that sort of within about 25 minutes drive of here as well. However, at the last minute, I did go for the Play Pass option, and I'm kind of glad I did, because this week has been miserable in regards to weather. It's been absolutely terrible. It's been tipping it down every single day. So with the Play Pass, you get access to the swimming pool. I think you can book up to 14 sessions in your time there or something like that. You do have to book it ahead. You do have to book your time slot, but it's easily done. The app is absolutely fantastic. The Haven app is fantastic. We'll get into that in just a second. But also included with the Play Pass, you get access to the live lounge and stuff like that. So you've got all the night's entertainment going on, plus there's stuff for kids going on all throughout the day. You do get access to certain activities. Like I said, the swimming is free, but there's a lot of other stuff that you do have to pay additional charges for. So the entertainment side of things wasn't such an interest to me. However, it did pay for itself, because I was able to go swimming a number of times this week. I didn't bother filming any of that. I'm not a pervert. You've also got like Burger King, Papa John's. There's a fish and chip place. You've got a restaurant and bar here. You've got the arcades here. There's a on-site like mini co-op sort of thing for all the little essentials that you need. It's pretty good. It's pretty sweet. You've got direct access to the beach as well. Then you can get to Burnham itself for all the restaurants and the arcades and all that sort of stuff. So pretty well located, and I think it was actually reasonably priced. Even during peak, I'm sure it'd be pretty well priced. Moving on to the app. The app was fantastic. Booking in was so easy. Before arriving, you can register your car details on the app, so that when you turn up, you can just drive straight through. You go right up to your caravan. The caravan has a seal on it. You break the seal, and then you go in, and your keys and everything are waiting for you. I haven't checked out yet, obviously, but from what I understand, I clean everything up, leave in the morning, post the keys in their letterbox down by reception, and then I head off and I press checkout on the app. All done. So pretty easy. For somebody like me who would rather not have too much human interaction, it's perfect. The caravan itself, I've really enjoyed this caravan. There was quite a musty smell when I walked in, but I think that was more to do, you know, this place does have an oven in there. You've got people who are going to be cooking in here. I think the heating had been left on for me as well, so it was very, very hot when I first got in. I've completely forgot to mention as well, this caravan that I got is the Saver. This is like the bottom tier. And it did state on there that they can't promise that you're going to have heating in all of your rooms. I think they do guarantee that you get one in the lounge. I don't know if it's because it's off peak, but I actually got a caravan that's had heating in every single room. I got caught out in the rain quite a few times this week, and having something about to dry my clothes out on has been a godsend, I tell you. I can't say, and you know, the caravan itself has been absolutely fantastic. The bed has been incredibly comfy. I've slept really well since I've been here. You only get one set of bed linen, and that's for one. So of all the beds that are here, the bed that I'm sleeping in, that got made up before I arrived. That's it. That's all the linen I've got. Everything, it's all self-catering. You have to bring your own towels, tea towels, stuff like that. But there's plenty of plates, knives, forks, cutlery, all the rest of it, plus all the cooking utensils and everything that you need. So yeah, it's been really nice. I've really enjoyed the caravan. It's been great. Been kind of left alone, other than the idiot who's been doing DIY all damn week. And unfortunately, because it's been raining so much, I've kind of been restricted to the caravan a few times, and I've had to listen to him. Son of a bitch. The only real downer that I've had for this week has been the weather, which of course isn't Haven's fault. Or is it? But everything that I've paid for has been spot on. It's just a nice little getaway. I would do it again. I'd probably get the non-entertainment one next time if I could actually go when it was actually good weather. That'd be fantastic. But yeah, I highly recommend it. If nothing else, I've just been able to chill out here and just have a place to myself for a while. So I was hoping to do a bunch of videos while I was round here of all the walks that I was going to go on, but like I said, it's just been so bad that I haven't really been able to get out and do as much as I wanted to at all, really. However, I have done a bunch of food reviews, all of which will be coming up on the channel soon. I am off to London in a couple of days, and I'm going to be staying in a capsule hotel. Yes, the one in Piccadilly. So it's going to be quite an interesting one. That is kind of a hostel type situation, so that'll be a very interesting one. And I'm going to try and do a couple of other videos while I'm in London as well. So I've got quite a few videos still planned for this channel upcoming. And I hope that you'll subscribe, I hope that you share, and I hope that you enjoy them. Anyway, we're done. We're done. Haven Holiday Homes. Spot on. Nice. The staff have been really nice as well. Just end on that note. They've been very cool as well. So I'm finishing now. Bye.